facing the police every single day.
Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
Yeah.
You are welcome. Thank you for being American. Hey, don't let her get brainwashed, man. You're welcome. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Miss, aren't you glad he still got his penis?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you for being American. Did your kids get brainwashed with this crap?
No.
Thank you. Amen. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? I know, they're teaching the kids to chop the penis off, man. That's messed up.
No, that part, yeah.
Yes. And they're teaching to be commies. You got to be careful. Sir, aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your... Miss, aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad your husband still got his penis? Thank you. Thank you for being American. Miss, aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? That's what they're teaching them now. You know that, right?
I know.
Aren't you glad your husband had his penis? I hope that's a yes. Aren't you glad he went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
To stop what?
They're teaching kids to chop their penis off. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to do that?
Yeah, that's...
Aren't you glad your husband had his penis?
I agree with you.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Very good. Right. Well, I redacted it for the children.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad he went to school when they told you not to chop your penis off?
How about that?
I know. Now they teach kids to chop their penis off. Isn't your wife glad that you didn't chop your penis off?
Very glad.
There you go. Very good. Thanks for being American.
Thank you, ma'am. Sure.
Aren't you glad he went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad he went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Thank you for being American. Aren't you glad when you went to school they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
Yeah.
Yes. And I bet your wife is happy you still got your penis, right? Exactly. Did your kids chop their penis off?
Well, I'm lucky he didn't. No, he did.
Okay, so they didn't get brainwashed?
No, he don't. Actually, no. He lives in Chicago. It's pretty good.
All right. Wow, how did that happen? Usually they're completely indoctrinated.
I was New Jersey, and my wife moved out in Illinois.
Okay.
And long story short, we wanted to give him that small town thing. Chicago makes a phenomenal job. Lost my wife, met this girl, decided she moved to Florida. We're gonna move down here. She lives here now.
Yep.
But yeah, it's you probably get a lot of slack from people.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I saw some guy who was the cannabis, whatever he's doing, and yeah, and that's the thing. You're just doing your thing, and
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, free speech thing. Yes, correct.
What is it? Is that for free speech or?
Yeah, this is for free speech and to bring up a point that they're teaching kids to chop their penis off, their boobs off.
Yeah, you can't tell if it's a guy or girl anymore.
It's sad, man.
Because sometimes you say, "Thank you, Miss." It's a Mr.
You might offend them and they'll sue you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For the wrong pronoun.
Like hey, how you doing, sir? Oh,
you touched a woman. I know, right?
It's just ridiculous.
It is that bad.
And we're just turning into that.
It is that sad, isn't it?
And you're going to see rebellion. You're going to see.
I hope so, man. Okay, the Second Amendment was for deer hunting or bad government hunting.
And you're going to see that people are just saying enough is enough.
It is.
You're going to start seeing just like again, they're controlling you. I think, I agree with you on that one. The government and then they, if you got money, they take it away from you.
Yep.
They keep the poor, rich.
That is correct.
And in order to be rich in this country, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I had a business for 30 years.
Yep.
I paid very little taxes. Why? Because I know they would. I don't. They used to mind. Why should I pay someone
Right.
$1,000 and they just on some ketchup or something? No,
Right.
I agree with you on that one.
Right.
This country is just it's going down. It's not like it used to be.
Do you think Trump should release the Epstein list?
Honestly, I think Trump is kind of. Honestly, I'm not a big Trump fan.
Right.
The simple fact is, you know.
Democrats want to release it now too, right?
It's,
Oh, it's the cops.
She's going on.
All right.
Hello. One minute, I'll talk to the guy. It's like the country already hates us. Why
Right.
give them something more to hate us about?
Well, I think we need to expose the pedophiles, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
a pedophile just chop it off. Guess what? You
Yes.
touch a kid, cut it off. That's,
You know, in the Muslim countries, actually, they like pedophiles. That was the wrong thing. Now, if you're gay, they'll just throw you off the building.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. I really don't understand.
Right.
And like it says, and then they say no sex. They're gonna have birth certificate, no sex. They're gonna say just a question mark.
Right.
Human. They're gonna put human. You're gonna get
Right.
no sex. It's getting to that.
It is very messed up.
My son's 35 years old. Like it says, I'm not bragging about the money.
Right.
He makes about $130,000 a year in Chicago.
Wow.
Every day.
But it's expensive to live there, right?
Yes, it is.
It is.
And every day he says, "Dad, I love you. Good night.
Right.
Good morning." I mean, he's
Wow.
very, very
How did
close.
you
And
do
I'm
that?
close. Well,
Wow. That's weird. That's
yeah.
not normal anymore,
no,
sadly.
No, it's not. I'm super close to him.
Right.
And but we raised him, and not so much about the money.
Did you homeschool him?
No.
Okay.
No. I seen homeschooling, and my sister tried it. It didn't really work. I think.
Right.
I think with homeschooling, everyone has to have. Okay, you have friends that don't like you.
Right.
You gotta be exposed to some negativity.
Right.
To learn to adapt to this society.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I'm not really a big fan of homeschooling. But
Do you think school is indoctrinating in propaganda now?
Oh yeah.
It's literally an indoctrination camp,
Yeah,
right?
They're putting things in your mind.
To teach you to be a slave, in
Yeah,
my opinion. That obey, right? Okay, where did our founding
Big brother.
fathers say obey?
Yeah.
They just shot, and then they said, what? That's right.
Like my brother said, Big Brother's watching you. You gotta watch.
They are now. Oh my God, dude! You know, and I know all the movies have come true. All the surveillance.
Yep.
You just picked up your surveillance right there.
Yep.
It's insane. We got surveillance right there.
Someone took a picture. Oh, this guy here. You know, yeah, you can't say nothing. You can't say. I mean, you can't say anything. I mean, my day, yes, you could say different things. Now you get arrested. No.
If you do what?
Say any bad words or say or.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I'm going to
Dude.
see a cop. We're just a furry, and I think is you got MySpace, Facebook.
Yes.
Everything's me.
Yes.
And we're being. Arent was that song in the year 2525.
Okay.
You know, we're distancing ourselves from each other.
Okay.
Everyone's going in their own little world. You don't. Not like we could ask your neighbor something.
Right.
Or depend on it. So
Right.
She'll get mad at me.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Why? How young are you, by the way?
I'm 61.
Okay, so you remember freedom like I do.
Yeah.
I'm from Michigan. So we used to do alcohol, drugs,
Yeah.
sell it small time. They would bust us. They would smoke it later. And now you get fucking put in prison.
Yeah. Exactly. For what?
It's called policing for
Can't drink
profit.
from a hose no more. Can't do this.
Yes. Yeah. You better wear a helmet while walking.
Thanks, sir.
I'll see you, man.
Definitely.
I bet your wife is happy you got your penis.
So are my kids.
There you go. You're welcome, man. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
What was that?
Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad your husband had his penis? Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
I think you have to talk to you.
Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
Oh, I get that at home.
All right. Oh, man. That bad, eh? Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off, sir? Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Right? I bet your wife's happy about that too, right? So did your kids get brainwashed with this shit?
What's that?
Did your kids get brainwashed with this chop your penis off shit?
Oh, no, no.
Very good.
No.
So you have American kids,
Yeah.
not communist.
No.
Okay, very, very good.
No. I don't play that.
That is awesome.
I don't play that.
That is awesome. Very good. Thank you for being American.
Yeah, I try to be.
Yep.
I try to be.
That's right. A lot of people don't know they're teaching this. It's sad, right?
Yeah, I had my son take his kids out of school and home teach them.
Amen. Thank you for being American. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad your husband still got his penis?
My husband's dead.
Ah, he had a penis though, right? Oh, okay. Sir, aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? I bet your wife is happy, right? You made a baby, man. That's awesome. 2 babies. There you go. Congrats. You're an American. Green light. You too, man. Good. Aren't you glad you have your penis, sir?
Am I what?
Aren't you glad you have your penis?
I am.
Very good.
too.
You're welcome. Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off, sir? Aren't your kids happy you didn't chop your penis off?
You have a good day now.
You do, man. You got to wake America up, man. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad your husband still got his penis? Did your kids get indoctrinated with this? Hopefully not.
Nope.
Very good. Thank you for being American, sir. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off, sir? Isn't your wife happy you still got your penis? Aren't your kids happy? Oh, you got to ask her. Holy cow, wow. Sir, aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
Say it again?
They're brainwashing kids into chopping their penis off. That's fucked up, right? That is very fucked up.
Street department, if you need any.
For the what?
With the street department, I'm gonna need you to move down that way just a little bit further, because you're over here inciting a riot, trying to fucking get people.
Sir, aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't teach you to chop your penis off?
What's that?
You know they're teaching kids to chop their penis off, right? And sir, you're on video and I'm gonna report you to the cops for false fucking statement, dude. Alright? False statement, you piece of shit! Un-American commie, leave the country! Leave the fucking country now! Judas Priest. He just said I can't be here for free speech. Are we in America or Nazi Germany?
We're goddamn America.
Right? If we can keep it, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's why you gotta smoke weed. Sir, aren't you glad you went to school and then you didn't? Oh boy. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Thank you for being American. I appreciate it. See, he gets the joke. That's all. That's a sad joke, right? They're teaching kids to chop their penis off. It's very messed up. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't tell you to chop your penis off? Aren't you glad your husband had his penis? I bet your kids are. They're teaching kids to chop their penis off. It's really messed up. And to be a communist. Very sad. Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't teach you to chop your penis off, miss? Aren't you glad your husband had a penis so you could have a kid? Right? If everybody chops their penis off, how are we going to have kids? I don't get it.
I'm not going to marry somebody else.
Right? You got to wait for green light or go ahead. Chance it. You got to watch out for these old people. I'm glad you weren't indoctrinated, man. You now have kids because you were not indoctrinated. That's awesome. I bet your wife's happy too, right?
Always happy.
Yes.
Always happy.
Yeah. Because that would have sucked if you cut it off.
The kids and the wife always good.
There you go. Very good. Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off, Miss? Aren't you glad you went to school and they didn't tell you to chop your penis off?
Well, they didn't actually talk about that stuff.
Right? But you know they're teaching that now, right?
Yeah, and then that's,
I don't think the Urus agree with that, do they?
well, I mean, part of gender identity, that was also colonially created.
Right.
And there's a difference between feeling yourself that you are a boy or a girl, regardless of how you were born.
Right.
But there is a difference between that and then getting these surgeries.
Yes.
To align yourself, because in the end, it's like no one's gonna some people aren't even gonna accept you even after you get the surgery. And
Right.
then you have to hide it, and then it's also has to do with imperialism, with the LGBT flag.
Right.
You see basically the countries that are aligned with imperialism
Right.
fly that flag, so then you can see that. Oh, okay, then it's called rainbow imperialism.
Right.
The bombs are just rainbow colored and then are dropped on
Right.
on like Somalia and the Middle East and stuff.
Right.
So,
You never told me, do black Urus that are Muslim, do they feel the same as Muslims? They want to throw a gay off the building, or you don't know?
well, no. I mean, first of all, the Uhuru movement is against all oppression.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So then that is also a form of oppression if you.
Yes, it is.
But then once again, it's weaponized.
Right.
And then to say, oh, then if Muslim people feel in a certain way about gay people, then it's okay to bomb. So it's just like sanctioning, like saying that imperialism is okay.
Right.
And then if you're anti-imperialist, then you're against rainbow imperialism.
Okay.
Using the LGBT movement to bomb.
Right.
The Middle East and other.
Right. Is that true? I just heard Israel bombed Gaza again.
And destroyed the main Catholic Church.
Yes, I did hear
Yes.
about that. Wow. So they are racist. Who's not a racist then?
Well, it's not about being racist or not. It's
Okay.
It's about being
Right.
imperialism.
Right.
Yeah.
So Urus can't be racist.
Well, as I said, it's about imperialism.
Yes.
About colonialism.
Exactly. By the way, did you get trespassed for handing out the papers last week?
Not that I know of.
Okay, very good. So nobody harassed you or bothered you?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody did say something?
No, I mean, first of all, I didn't. You don't know if I had a paper or not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's what I meant. Okay. All right.
So, did anyone bother me? No. Did I have a paper? I don't know.
Okay, you cannot confirm or
I
deny.
can't confirm or deny.
Exactly. You sure you're not ready to go out in the corner with a big sign like this for 25 bucks?
No.
Right?
It's,
You don't want to do like apartheid, reparations.
well, I mean, there are organizations that's like that deal with reparations.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be hard to do that without reparations. But then, even knowing the history of even this city,
Right.
it's like that. Basically, all of the black people here,
Which is hardly any.
did the phosphate mining, and then after that, after the phosphate ran out, then were kicked out of the town.
Yep.
So that's how it. So that's how that happened.
Exactly.
But yeah, there's reparations demands going on national level, on a citywide level.
Oh, hey,
And
you
also
got a paper ready? We got somebody coming. He might believe in freedom. I already asked him my question.
I'm actually just here to.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me the latest updated paper. No? I still haven't framed it yet, but I still got it.
Did you read it? Did you read it?
Not yet. I have 10 lawsuits, so it's really busy. It's really busy.
But you're suing then the city.
The city, the police, the county, yeah, they're really evil here.
Are you suing like which city? Like the
City of Punta Gorda, Punta Gorda Police, Charlotte County Sheriff deputies,
Okay.
and Charlotte County government. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they hate freedom and free speech here.
Well, I mean, clearly.
Right? I don't know why. I mean, this isn't a bad flag, right?
It's I don't know why the right wing always conflates communism with.
I know.
It's a communism means a classless society.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look at that guy that's running in New York. Do you think he's going to be good? He's
No.
a full-blown Muslim commie. He admits it.
No.
Okay, he'll be bad?
Yeah, because he doesn't believe in Palestinian self-determination.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in a Palestinian state.
Oh, my God. I did not know that.
He's basically, it's like he was probably planted there
Right.
by the Zionists. So.
Right.
And now the Zionists are against Christianity if they bomb a Catholic
Yes,
church.
that's true.
And
Very, very true.
even the Pope was sad about it. So,
I know. We should all listen to the Pope, right?
well, not necessarily, but in this case,
So who should we listen to? Trump?
oh, God.
No?
Do you want to protect what's his face?
Who?
That guy.
Epstein?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was my question last week on Sunday. I asked everybody, should we release the files?
Yeah. And what was the opinion?
50-50 split.
50-50?
Yes.
Okay. So
Do you think we should release the files?
will some want to protect him, and then some don't want to protect him?
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you think Trump is on the list?
Oh, of the ones who were at the island.
Epstein, yes.
I mean, it would be strange.
Does he still got his penis? He didn't get brainwashed, did he?
No.
Aren't you glad he's got his penis?
Very
Aren't your kids glad you got a penis? You are welcome, sir. You got a green light if you want to go. Thank you for having a penis.
It would be.
See how he can make it fun? Come on, man. Aren't you glad your boyfriend's got a penis?
I don't. Huh?
You don't do boyfriends?
I mean, I don't. Who has the time?
Okay, got it. You're too busy. All right. Are you going to become a nun or?
I mean, I don't agree with Catholicism.
Okay, all right. Which means you don't believe in mating and having babies?
Well, no. I mean, other people can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
I'm busy.
Okay, got it. All right, you can't do both? I think it's fun doing both, man.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Right. So there's no urus that interest you?
Well, they all have spouses. So
Oh, all right.
they all met each other before.
Okay, all right. So you missed out, damn it.
Missed out, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Because you could reproduce and make more of you for your movement. Think of that, right? You know, that's why I'm against abortion, because Democrats are killing themselves through abortion, right?
Clearly.
Yes, they are. Yeah, it's mainly Democrats that kill themselves through abortion. That's why I do that one. I did that one, I think, when I was here with you, didn't I? Fuck abortion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one was abortion. Then the one before that was
Trump?
Yeah, Trump.
Yes.
The last one before that was something about the police. So
Yeah, I have so many signs, it's
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
pick a topic. There's a lot of topics.
There are a lot of them.
There is.
Yeah.
Why, which topic do you think I should do next?
Maybe something about. I don't know. There's a lot.
Apartheid?
Oh,
Reparations?
I mean, you'd probably be against reparations, so
Right.
to do reparations.
Well, because we already gave reparations, but then you said we took it back, right?
Yeah, it's like the U.S. It's like hasn't given
Right.
given black people anything. So,
Right.
Yeah. And then even took the reparations from Haiti, saying
Right.
it was lost profits for losing slaves.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now you do know there were some forms of slaves here, like the Irish. Some were kind of treated like slaves. Same thing with the Chinese. So do they get reparations too?
Well, no, because the Chinese they freed themselves and now they're doing all right.
Okay. All right.
So black people as a whole aren't doing all right. So just because Michael Jordan is making a gazillion dollars,
He's making a lot of money.
yeah, doesn't
Yes.
mean that doesn't help the average
Right.
black person.
So do you think you should share all this money so everybody's even?
Well, no, because he doesn't owe the debt to the black community.
Okay.
The one that owes the debt to the black
Right.
community is the entire U.S. government, the U.S. companies,
Right.
universities, corporations, etc. And then because every white person basically signed off on it, they helped the U.S. government to steal indigenous land
Yep.
and enslave Africans, even if they didn't own Africans themselves, then they also owe reparations. So that's what the Youre movement does, giving a voluntary opportunity to white people to pay
Right.
reparations.
Now, what about the black slaves? Because I mean, the black slave owners. You know, there was black slave
Yes,
owners.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's like black slave owners bought family members
Right.
out of slavery.
Right.
So owned other black people on paper, but it was just to get the family back together.
So how can we give them reparations if everybody that was a slave is already dead?
Well, it's not about the system.
Right.
It's about how Wall Street, it's like was trading slaves as collateral.
Okay.
It's about how the banks also used that was the first form of their wealth, was
Right.
these slaves.
Right.
It's like Wall Street is named Wall Street because there was a wall and then it surrounded a slave market.
Right.
And then so it's like the descendants of the slave owners obviously don't directly own slaves, but then benefited from that system. That's how generational wealth
Right.
was started.
Right.
And then so if you have if you have something to leave to your children, it was because then if not your ancestors had slaves, then you still benefited from that system.
Oh, all right. So
And that was both
so
in the
slaves
South and the
built
North.
this.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
All of the wealth in the white community.
Right.
That's why there's you can have a farmer's market.
Right.
And then that's why there's insurance companies and restaurants and all of this all of this wealth. So it's like, once again, you might have come over from, what ethnicity are you? Are you Scottish, Irish, what?
I'm a mix. I'm a mutt. I got
Okay.
some German.
Oh, German.
German and Irish. Yes.
German and Irish.
Yes.
And then, okay, yeah. So, yeah, you were treated badly by the British, but then instead
Yes.
of staying in Ireland, then you came over to the U.S. and became part of the American project.
Yes.
So then, and that's why even white immigrants, that's why owing reparations.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's,
Wow.
and so now I've explained the whole thing.
I know, right? Okay, do you agree with the guy that's running in New York that said we shouldn't own property?
Well, first of all, it's like who owns like a lot of the land? It's like it's Bill Gates, it's all these billionaires. And
That's true. They're trying to cut the Chinese off, I just heard.
Yep.
Yep.
Because they don't want any competition with it. Because then whoever owns the land then owns the.
Well, it's not just competition. You heard they're building right next to bases and they're probably spying, etc.
Well, yeah.
They could be just like Ukraine and have a bunch of drones that come up someday, right?
Probably. There's the National Geospatial Agency.
Yes.
Which is in North St. Louis, where the Youre movement buildings are. So,
Right.
Yeah, so that's why they're trying to. When the tornado hit North St. Louis, then
Right.
the city of St. Louis is trying to kick out the black community so they can build that
Wow.
geospatial agency, and that's going to spy on everyone.
Right.
So it's like it is in white people's interest to keep the North St. Louis black.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then they can't build that spy agency.
Right. Hey, not to sound racist, which black country is run well?
Well, first of all, it's like Africa was split into many different.
That's correct.
Yeah. Into basically colonies that then call themselves countries, but they're not actually countries.
That's correct.
And then, so there's no actual borders in Africa. That's for the 1881 Berlin Conference,
Right.
where a bunch of Germans split up Africa.
White Germans.
Yes, white Germans.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, he's glad he's got his penis. You got a magazine for him? See, you gotta have fun sometimes, right? Come on. Do you ever laugh other than here? You seem very serious, like too serious. Like, are you giving yourself an ulcer? Yeah, okay. Why? Do you think you're going to change the world before you go, or what?
Well, it's not a matter of that I changed the world, but that I contributed to it changing.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you die, they can say you tried.
No, I did more than try.
Oh, wow.
Laying the groundwork for it.
Exactly. So there's stuff you can't even tell me. Kinda.
I mean,
Hey, when are you going to have the Urus go to the Clearwater City Hall meetings? Do they ever go there?
I don't know if the movement is present there.
I think they should, because they just jailed a friend of mine for being white and for flipping off city council. Is that free speech or that's illegal?
Flipping off city council. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like once again, the black community is the first community that they hit, and then
Right, and then they go for whitey.
Again, go for whitey. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. What my whitey friend is in jail 10 days for flipping off city council. Is that messed up?
That is messed up.
It is. But it's better than what the slave owners used to do, right? Whip you, let a dog eat you, right?
Well,
I kind of feel like the government is slave owners now. What do you think?
they want to do that. They want to make everyone slaves. So eventually, like, first of all, it's like whiteness is something that can be taken back,
Right.
by the U.S. Government. Like,
Right.
Like the Spanish, they can be born white in
Okay.
Spain, and then they can come here and they become brown.
Interesting.
And then so when they say, oh, blah, 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 Antonio Banderas isn't a real person of color, it's like,
Right.
He speaks Spanish, he came here, and if he's seen as brown,
Right.
he's brown. And then,
Interesting.
yeah. And then so the same with the Irish. I'm pretty sure there was an Irish tourist who actually got detained.
Yes, I read about.
Yeah.
Now I was going to say you have a little bit of brown skin. You have dark hair. Have you been pulled over by ICE yet because they thought you were a Mexican? Illegal.
I'm too fast. They can't catch it. No.
And were they wearing a mask? Were they wearing a mask when they pulled you over?
I haven't seen.
Okay, all right, not yet. Not yet.
haven't-
Have you heard from the Urus? Are they doing it up in Tampa? Is ICE there?
Okay, well, first of all, Florida is part of the U.S. border.
Okay. Yes, it is. People don't know that, man. The whole fucking state is
Yeah.
free for all.
It's the border between the U.S. and Cuba.
That's correct.
So ICE is going to have a lot of activity.
Right.
I mean, they're present in Miami. Yeah, they're present here, but they're usually, it's like in the Spanish-speaking communities, and they don't speak Spanish. So,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, have you been to Miami lately? You can't do nothing unless you know Spanish.
I mean, yeah, because the Cubans run it.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
The Cubans who don't like socialism run it pretty much.
Okay, yes.
That's why they came to
I still feel like they want quasi-socialism, fascism, because they're used to it in their country, right?
Well, it's like the socialist countries can be harsh to dissenters because they're being attacked from all sides.
Right.
And then because Cuba has sanctions on it,
Yep.
and then then the more it feels pressed, then the less free the society might be. But then the people who are there,
Right.
they like it because they're well fed.
Right.
They have health care. I mean, when COVID hit, then the Cuban doctors sent their doctors to Italy.
Wow. Wow.
So you might say that it's unfree, but it'll probably be freer when it's not being attacked by the U.S. and Europe,
Right.
and all of its
Right.
allies. And
Is it just me, or I heard China's trying to take over Africa to take all their shit?
well, they do have a base in Djibouti, and they have some military operations in Congo. Everyone is trying to take the Congo. The
Right.
U.S., China, Turkey, India.
Because of all the minerals?
Because of the minerals, yes.
Yes.
70% of the world's not 70%.
So that's a good reason why we should say fuck electric cars, right? Because we're making black slaves, right? In Africa, again.
Well, first of all, everything you eat. Do you eat chocolate?
Yes.
That's from Africa.
Wow.
From
So another
Africa
slave.
specifically. Yes.
Wow.
It's like, do you have the rubber on the rubber flip flops?
Right.
That's from the rubber.
Hey, there you are. Hey.
That's from the rubber plantations in Liberia.
Right.
Yeah, and then so every single thing, it's like whether it's cotton,
Right.
or sugar, or chocolate.
What about diamonds? Don't they make them slaves on diamonds?
Yes, and
Yeah.
diamonds is sort of the easiest thing to forego, pretty much.
Right.
But it is hard to forego chocolate.
Yes.
But then it's not a matter of avoiding chocolate, but then like Africa has to make its own resources, and then if it wants to, then it can sell them
Right.
abroad. But but it's no good when Ghana produces a chocolate,
Right.
and have to buy like Hershey's or something,
Right.
and it can't make a local brand of chocolate.
Do you think it was right that the Africans were killing the white farmers and taking their land?
Well, white people in Africa are settlers, and then
Okay.
so in order to prevent what happened to the indigenous people over here,
Right.
then drastic measures sometimes are taken, because the Dutch Boers, they're not gonna leave by themselves,
Right.
because they feel that they own the land, because they came
Right.
here like a few hundred years ago. But then and then so they make like all white cities or whatever in
Wow.
in the southern part of Africa.
Right.
But then your land is Ireland,
Right.
so then you fought the British,
Yes.
so then they couldn't take the Ireland, and then you did some harsh measures on the British in order to do that.
Yes.
So that's called resisting oppression.
Yes.
And then so when black people in southern Africa do that to white people, then
Then they say it's wrong. Okay.
it's
Wow.
resisting
Interesting.
oppression.
Good theory. Yeah, Irish did some badass bombings, right?
Yeah. Which one?
Irish did some badass bombings, right?
The IRA and
Yes,
other-
that
other-
one, exactly.
Yeah. And then they have songs about it. It's like how
That's
how they
right.
killed the British and so on.
Exactly.
And then, it's like, and most people support the Irish in Ireland, because then the Irish stood up against the enemies of most people
Right.
in the world. It's like the Africans in Kenya were oppressed by the British. Indians
Right.
in India were oppressed by the British and starved. So yeah, a lot of people hate Britain.
Right.
And then so even
Did you know we killed the British police here when we first came here?
what, really?
Isn't it weird?
Is that when you had like gangs and stuff, Irish gangs, like the mafia?
No. When we
Oh,
first
okay.
came to America, that the British were here. They were going to tax us. They're going to take our guns, enter our house,
Yeah.
and the preachers told the people to rise up and start killing the redcoat British police for freedom.
Yeah, the American Revolution was actually a counter-revolution against because that was that was English colonists.
That's correct.
They were fighting the British so they could own slaves and then expand west to.
Well, not just slaves. They wanted to keep their guns. They didn't want the tax. They didn't want to be illegally entered.
Yeah,
Fourth Amendment.
But that was their definition of freedom.
Right.
It's like to have guns and to not be taxed without representation.
Well, you do know that if you don't have a gun, you're not free, right? Do you got a gun? Doing what you do, you don't got a gun? Are you serious? You got a pepper spray at least. No comment? All right, no comment. All right, that's fine. You got to have something. Come on, I've been assaulted 15 times. Come on, if I've been assaulted, have you been assaulted yet? No comment? Wow, which protest, where? No comment again. Come on, how are we going to have a conversation if we're not having a conversation? Right? Exactly. By the way, don't use bear spray. They say that's for a bear and not a person that will charge you if you bear spray somebody for self-defense. Is that fucked up?
Oh, I see. You
know what I mean? It's the big can. It's for a bear. But it's a great self-defense item too, though.
I didn't know about bear spray.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Some guy did it to me. It's really effective.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it sucks balls, by the way.
I'm sure.
I know, but he's a multimillionaire. I get to sue him, so that's good, right? Yes. That's a yes. Very good.
Yeah, hopefully you're able to win your...
yes, he lives right down there in the super rich section. PGI.
Oh, PGI.
Oh, yeah. You know, to live there, you got to be a millionaire, right?
PGI, that's the...
Who'd you go to Isles? That's the rich people over there.
Oh, over there.
Yeah. Yeah, over here is the poor. That's where they put the black people. Because they're racist. Right?
Because they...
Am I messing you up? See? Aren't you glad you came again? You got a couple laughs in.
Yeah.
You gotta mellow out sometimes, right?
Well, the segregation makes it obvious, makes the oppression obvious.
Okay.
It's integration, which is bad because then black people think, oh, it's all right now. We're Americans.
Right.
And so black people will always be a separate nationality.
Right.
From the Americans.
Right.
But then...
What do we do about Elon Musk? He's an African, but he's white.
No, he is not African. He's a European.
But he's from Africa.
He was born in Africa, but he is white, and so his nationality is European.
Oh, I thought he was African black or whatever.
He has a South African passport.
Okay.
But because the South Africans, they let just everyone in there.
Right.
And then so black people only have 20% of the land now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why then there's harsh treatment.
But the sad part is they're killing the white people to get their land back, and now they're not growing like they used to. I'm not saying white people are perfect, but what happened?
What do you mean?
Well, the black people killed them, took their land back, and now they're not producing like the whitey did.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're doing just fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I researched it too, man. They're not doing fine.
Well, not in South Africa, but in...
Right. I looked it up on Twitter. You know they never lie.
They're doing better in Zimbabwe.
Right.
They're doing better in Zimbabwe, and South Africa considers people from Zimbabwe foreigners.
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's like, yeah, there's no actual borders except in Africa, except for what the oppressing.
Aren't you glad you still got your penis, sir?
What?
Aren't you glad you still got your penis? You're welcome. See, it's funny. Come on, it's called sarcasm. Anyways, the wife is buzzing me. I gotta go. Good to see you again. Fist bump.
Okay.
Good to see you. No fist bump. You don't do that because I'm white. Now, what if I say that I'm black for the moment? All right. You have a good day, man. I gotta go.